This is Doofy McButterscotch back again to review the rest of Kevin Bacon's movies. Now, let's go for A Few Good Men. Now, I liked it, but there's a lot of people that probably like it a lot more than me. It was a real big deal when it first came out, but nowadays there's just so many epic courtroom drama films. It's one of the easiest genres to do because there's not really a lot of bad ones. They're all really, really good, and yeah, it's hard to fuck up when you're in the courtroom drama. You have to be really, really bad to screw that up, and this one was a good one, so yep. JFK, I didn't like it very much. It was a bit too complex, and there's so many JFK scenarios on how he died and the whole magic bullet theory. It goes back and forth, showing little scenes, and it's a whole little detective thing, and in the end, it's what you expect. It's Kevin Costner is the main dude, and he doesn't get anywhere. He doesn't prove the government wrong or anything like that. It's just you know exactly what to expect because everyone knows the whole JFK story, so you know what's gonna happen, and it's really predictable, and it's just not the best. What I found interesting in this film is Tommy Lee Jones actually played a gay dude, which is a big surprise because I know him best from Men in Black and playing the tough Texan kind of guy, so this was a real different movie. I'd never really seen him as a gay dude, so that was really, really different from my perspective, and I'm sure a lot of others. Anyway, Hollow Man. Now this is one of Kevin Bacon's real big films where he's the main star. He wasn't in the above three, he was just like a secondary dude. But in this one he's the main guy, and I watched this way younger than I should have. I probably should have waited till I was in like middle school to watch this, but I watched this in like 3rd grade, which was a mistake that traumatized me a little bit. It was a bit scary when I first watched it. It was about Kevin Bacon becoming an invisible dude, and when he becomes invisible, he decides to be a bit of an asshole to everyone, and he terrorizes some of the women and commits murder and does a whole bunch of other stuff, and yeah. It's real interesting. It's like that Chevy Chase Invisible Man one, but it's scary and not funny at all. It's got some funny scenes, but it's mostly a thriller. I'd recommend it. Sleepers. Now that one is also, yet again, another courtroom drama now. Hard to mess up, like I mentioned earlier. And this didn't mess it up. It's got a lot of stars, Brad Pitt, a whole bunch of other people. It's really good. There's just really not much to say because all courtroom dramas are just super mega epic, and they're all really, really good, so there's just not a lot to say about it. National Lampoon's Animal House. Kevin Bacon plays a super small role in this. You'd have to look out for him when you see it. You might miss him. It's okay. It was probably hilarious when it first came out, but nowadays, with all the other comedies to compare it to, National Lampoon's Animal House just doesn't stand the test of time. It's still got some funny parts, but it's just not the best comedy out there anymore. I found it to be okay, a little bit too juvenile and not the best. The River Wild, that had Meryl Streep in it, and that one was original. I liked it because there's not a lot of rafting themed movies. I like movies that are original and take a new formula and mix it in with something cool. It's your basic thriller where Kevin Bacon's the bad guy and he kidnaps someone, but it's all based in a river rafting kind of area. So instead of going from building to building chasing people, it's actually all in raging rapids. So it's pretty different, and I'd recommend it. It's cool. Footloose. Now, I hated this one because I am not a musical guy except for some of the really great musicals like Wizard of Oz and stuff like that, but a lot of musicals I hate, and I hated Footloose. I didn't like it, didn't care for it too much. Kevin Bacon looked like a retard in it, and yeah, there's a cult following of this one. Some people won't like my opinion of this, but I just don't care for Footloose. I thought it was stupid as hell. Flatliners. Now, this is all about a bunch of doctors who get real hooked on the idea of killing themselves and then bringing themselves back to life with the whole clear method, and they try to see if they can find out what the afterlife is like, cheat death a little bit, die, and see if they can find out anything about the afterlife and then be brought back. It's interesting. It's got Kiefer Sutherland in it and Julia Roberts. It was pretty darn good, if I don't say so myself. Get it if you haven't already, or rent it. Wild Things. Now, that one, that was all over the place. Yeah, it's kind of one of those real ridiculous ones. It's like, it's based on a little bit on James Bond, I think, because of how ridiculous it is. There's that one guy called Jaws, if you're a James Bond fan, who just lives through everything. He gets thrown off a ledge, he lives. He gets shot, he lives. It's kind of like that. Everyone lives. The plot twists and turns so ridiculously, like a roller coaster. It's like someone was the mastermind. No, wait, hold on. No, it was this guy. No, wait, it was this chick all along. Hold on. No, it was the first guy you saw in the opening scene. He was behind the whole thing. Oh my goodness. It just goes all over the place. It was ridiculous. I liked it. And I won't ruin anything about it because I like it. Kevin Bacon as an actor, well, he's pretty good. He doesn't stand out too much to me. He's kind of just average. He doesn't really have any outstanding features but he's just been in so much shit, it just makes him iconic. And it looks like we are running out of time, so we won't even get to start on Alec Baldwin until the next video. So, Doofy McButterscotch signing off.